You said something a few minutes ago. You said the damage that the fitness industry is doing to
Yeah.
people. Can you talk more about that?
Yeah, and consumers play a role in this too, but markets, and I'll get to where the question. It sounds like I'm not, but I will. But markets are excellent. I love markets because they allow people to compete. They allow for innovation, and they bring us. It's the best method we've ever used to date to progress ourselves in many different ways. But the downside of markets is they give us what we want, not necessarily what we need. And the fitness industry sells the wrong way. It sells based off of sex appeal, appearance, aesthetics, and then it promises quick results, 30 days, take this pill, do this thing. And it also tells you you're not inadequate, you're not attractive, you're gross, you're ugly. And if you just looked better, every problem will be solved. And so it hasn't. Now, the reason why this makes me so upset, besides the fact that it's all wrong, is that it has the answers. The fitness and health industry have the answers to solve our chronic health issues. They're there. It's just what is getting airtime and what is being sold is not that. And so the challenge is, can I sell the right message and the right idea better than they can sell the wrong message and the wrong idea? And that's not easy because they're saying you lose 30 pounds in 30 days. And I'm saying it's going to probably take a year. And there's some fundamental changes in your behaviors that have to happen. And there's a lot of internal work. And, their idea is like, the way they sell it is like easy. So I have to outsell them in an effective way. But yeah, are you kidding me? Like 90% of the stuff you'll read from the fitness industry is wrong. Most of the workouts that they promote are terrible. Most of the diets are not great. They're fad based. They don't focus on the big problem. The big problem is not, can we get people to lose weight, for example? That's not the problem. The problem is, can we get people to keep it off?
Yes.
Millions of people lose weight every year. That's not an issue. It's that 90% of them, and I would venture to say it's probably higher than that, this is the data, by the way, it's not my opinion, gain it back within a very short period of time. And we're playing this game of lose gain, lose gain, lose gain, causing more and worse and worse problems until eventually what happens to most people is they quit. I've tried this. I did that so many times. I'm done. I don't want to even try anymore. I'm not going to work out anymore. I've done that. I've tried that. I've tried watching my diet. And then we get people to stop forever. So I'm trying to change that. We've been trying to change that and kind of fix those problems and counter those crappy messages, which are everywhere. They're absolutely everywhere. And again, you look at fitness people who get all the followers. You know who it is that gets all the attention? It's the attractive beast mode. I'm sexy. Look at my butt. Look at my whatever, my abs. Look at my workout. I beat the crap out of myself, type of stuff. This is what you need to do to be fit and healthy. You need to, kill yourself. Food is fuel. It's nothing else. No, it's not. Food is not just fuel. Anybody knows that. We do so many things with food. We celebrate with food. We connect with food. It's like, so we're just lying. We're not really painting the complete picture. And then what we're doing is we're not communicating the absolute most important thing, which is that if and you know this, if I were to take and list all the benefits of a fit and healthy lifestyle, which is it's a massive list of a sphere of benefits, and then I were to rank them in terms of importance in the context of quality of life, okay, like real quality of life. Appearance doesn't make the top 10. It just doesn't make the top 10. Yet what do we sell? Appearance. Now, what's the draw? Why is that a bad thing? I'll tell you why. As a trainer, it took me a long time to figure this out. When I would have a client and I wanted to really teach them to become consistent, I would have to point out all the other benefits that they're noticing so that they could start to see them themselves. Because you know what they would focus on? The mirror and the scale. The mirror and the scale, mirror and scale. So I'd ask them things like, well, how's your sleep? Oh, it's weird that you asked me. Oh my God, my sleep's been really good. How's that back pain? You know what? It's gone. How's your energy? Really weird. I used to drink 2 cups of coffee. Now I only have 1 cup of coffee. How about your mood? How's your digestion? You notice any changes with your skin? What about your relationships? And then they would just like, oh my God, you're right. You know what this reminds me of? Have you ever seen that? I love bringing this up because it illustrates it so well. You ever seen that? It's like a psychological test. I'm going to give away, so spoiler alert, you're going to get the answer here. But there's a group of people, and they're passing a basketball between each other, and you have to count how many times the ball is being passed, and that's the assignment. Count how many times the ball is being passed. So you're watching it and you're counting, and at the end of it, the doctor, whoever comes on and says, "Okay, did you guys count the ball?" And you go, "Yeah." And they say, "Now, did you see the gorilla walking through the group?" And you go, "No." Then they rewind the video, and there's literally a man in a gorilla suit that walks through but you don't see it because what you're focused on is the ball being passed.
Yeah.
This is what happens when you sell appearance and the scale. You miss all these other incredible benefits and values, so you don't get a complete picture of what health and fitness can do for you. So it's no wonder the relationship that people develop with it is one that is dysfunctional, and it's one that just they can't maintain.